All-Star Game is on Fox, July 14th, 8 o'clock Eastern.
Dependable performances, easy for me to say, are presented by Mark West. And thanks to a 3-homer game, look at what we have here. Look where Hunter Goodman is on the MLB home run leaderboard. And we were sitting before our meeting, DeRo, and I was saying, what's a comp, what's a comp? And you said who? Who'd you say?
I mean, if you don't see Josh Donaldson.
If you don't see Josh
Donaldson sees Josh Donaldson.
He's hotter than
I've talked to him about it.
What'd he say?
He said there's a kid out in Colorado who's kind of
like me.
Kind of like me.
Hey, listen, he changed.
Hunter is quieter than Josh.
When Josh did the breakdown in Studio 42, and then we did the feature on
it was great.
He bet on himself, reinvented himself when coaches and people were telling him that he wasn't going to get it done. He ended up being the 2015 AL MVP. So there's something to be said about it. And when you put eyeballs on Hunter Goodman, you can't help but see Josh Donaldson. And I think I'd be hard-pressed to believe he didn't watch those features and try and take it and add it into his game, because it's the exact same move at the baseball. I don't know if he's thinking the exact same thing that JD was necessarily thinking, but you can't deny it looks similar. But he is killing the baseball on Saturday, the 3-homer game. We're going to get into it. Slugging percentage leaders this season among qualifiers. Yordan Alvarez at the top, Kyle Schwarber, and there's Hunter Goodman at 535. And I want you to look at the jersey, because everybody always says, like the Colorado Rockies guys have it a little bit easier because of hitting at home. Hot change me. He does all his damage on the road.
Wow.
176 plate appearances. He's hitting .284 with 18 on the road, and he's hitting a .193 with 7. He's getting no home cooking. So these numbers are real across the board. .654 slugging percentage, most home runs in baseball, second highest single season road slugged by a Rockies hitter. Minimum 150 plate appearances. So let's get into it, because he does things. The reason we do all these, pause this for me real quick. The reason I love doing these for the last decade is I don't claim to be a hitting coach. I know what worked for me and the people who helped me carve out a decent big league career, okay? It was the Chipper Joneses and the Rudy Jaramillos. They unlocked me, Mikey Young. What this guy's doing is, I didn't believe in that. I was taught to let the ball get deep, up the middle the other way, stay inside everything. But the beauty of why I do these things is maybe there's a 15, 16-year-old kid that wants to hit a different way. It's not one size fits all. He's trying to catch everything out front. He's trying to get it all out here. Pull, pop, let's get into it. These are his ABs. He gets in a 1-1 count. You think he's trying to work the ball the other way right there? Trying to stay inside something and powder it to right center? He's going third deck, pull side on a breaking pitch. We get into a side angle, pause it. Run it back for me. Get him to his leg kick. Pause. Everything we believe in, right? Weight on the inside of the back knee, into the back hip. The head doesn't move. This is a kickstand. Whether you leg kick, toe tap, doesn't matter. And then he explodes off his backside. But look at where he's trying to catch this baseball. He's not thinking up the middle the other way and letting it get deep. He's thinking, I'm getting the head out. And there's a lot of guys that play like this. Alex Bregman being one of them. Josh Donaldson certainly being one of them. And you cannot deny that he looks just eerily similar. Paint pellet away, high heater gapper homer in an 0-1 count. That ball's absolutely pummeled. And when you watch him from the front, you see it. It's the same thing.
Oh, wow, that's wild.
It's the same move. And let's look at his third home run right here. Little waist pitch away, little get me over breaking ball to get you back in the count. He's probably going to that well again. Down and in, can't land his breaking ball. Get him in the zone, there it is. You knew he wasn't going to a breaking ball 3-2 right there. Just waited him out until he came in the middle of his zone and 15 takes him bridge. Boom. Everything caught out front. Look at that. It's a good guy to emulate. All right, bring me up the season splits board. 2026 season splits. Look at him. He's the hottest hitter in June. 250, 12 homers. RBIs are 24. So he does a bunch of things aggressively right. Has he changed his stance at all? Nays dove in on a manifesto. Not really. Maybe raised his hands a little bit. Run this. We'll get into what he looked like in April, and you see it. Maybe his hands are a little higher. Maybe he's moved. Pause. Maybe he was a little wider in April than he is in June. But not much has changed. The ability to catch the ball out front so interesting to me, because he is absolutely hammering the ball pull side and straight away. You throw a heater and don't get it in, and he's cheating to it, it's gone. And it's crazy because you think that would leave you susceptible to getting beat with off speed, but he handles off speed. The one thing he is having trouble with is high velocity, because he wants to jump at the baseball. You want to jump at the baseball, sometimes the 95 plus gets on you. But if you don't have that, he's highest slug to pull straight away this season. It's Kyle Schwarber, it's Murakami, it's Hunter Goodman, Nick Kurtz, Byron Buxton, and Aaron Judge down the line. So you better have elite velocity and you better land it. Let me see what he looks like on breaking balls. Spray chart right here. Like I said, he's trying to go dead center to pull in the left center gap. There is not much happening on the right side of the field for Hunter Goodman. All right, let's go into the breaking ball video. This is interesting. Luzardo walked the dog out in front, but kept his hands back. 2-2 count. This is the beauty of everybody having potentially a different way to think about it, because you would tell yourself, if you're jumpy and a guy is kind of trying to catch everything out front, that you could wipe him out with sliders down and away. Elite velocity up, sliders down and away, and pitch him stock. He's banking on you not being able to execute that stuff. Home run leaders versus breaking pitches 2026. Hunter Goodman is on top of the board. Since the start of 2025, Robert, he's the best in the business. Jeez. So, give me the last full screen. I thought this was crazy. Nays, Jordan was on this until yesterday, right? Wow. And he fell off yesterday. Plus 500 plus slug percentage on all three pitch types. It's Shohei Ohtani and Hunter Goodman, a.k.a. baby bringer of rain.
Ooh, I like that. This is the best home run celebration ever. Ever.
With the umbrella?
With the umbrella. Wouldn't you say?
I know that one.
Josh Donaldson.
Oh, Josh Donaldson.
There was none
yeah,
better.
No, that was a very good one. The Rockies are at home. They begin a series tonight against Sandy Alcantara and the Miami Marlins.